Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Sober School, where you can always find experience, strength, and hope. My name is Drew, and I'm an alcoholic. We want to welcome you to this platform here today, regardless of what your addiction may be. You're welcome here. We support multiple pathways to recovery, not just one, but all pathways. And whichever pathway it is that you choose, we're here to help, and we definitely want to make sure that it works for you. If you're watching this through the Recovery Classroom Facebook group page, we do encourage you to share your own experience, strength, and hope, and your own words of wisdom. You never know who needs to hear what it is you might have to say, and it could just change someone's life, including your own. We do encourage you to follow those Facebook posting guidelines out there. We want to make sure that when folks come here seeking experience, strength, and hope, that they find it rather than finding somebody asking for a Cash App tag or asking for a date. This is not a dating site, promise you. Not here. That's a different website, right? I want to talk about today, actually, and really just today. I want to talk about actually right now, today only, not tomorrow, not next week, today. When I first started in my recovery journey, I still say it even now. My only singular goal is to make it to the end of the day, putting my head on my pillow, drawing a sober breath. That's it. I don't give a shit what happens. I don't care what happens. Nothing else is as important as me making it to the end of my day, to my pillow, drawing a sober breath. That's my only priority, my only goal for today. It's so easy for us to get tripped up going, looking at, well, tomorrow I got to do this, and next week I got to do this. It's incredibly easy for that to happen. And the reason why we have to focus on just today, you hear the saying in the rooms all the time, just focus on today, just for today. There's a book written called Just for Today, right? The reason why just for today is so important for us to focus on is because that too is what our addiction focuses on. And here's what I mean by that. Have you ever said, okay, today is going to be the day that I quit. I'm going to quit drinking. I'm going to quit drugging. I'm going to put the bottle down. I'm going to put the needle down today. Today's going to be my day one. And then maybe an hour later, hell, maybe even right then, something in your mind says, you know what? I got this going on, or I got that going on. I got to do this today. So today's not a good day for me to quit. That's your addiction trying to come up and hand you every single excuse that it can for self-preservation. See, your addiction only cares about preserving itself, not preserving you. That's some good shit right there, right? Our addiction only cares about making it through today. So our addiction will tell us, today's not a good day, you can start tomorrow. Today's not a good day, you can start Monday, right? Just like the Great Diet Plan. I used to do that myself so many times. I'll start my diet Monday. I remember saying, I'll start my sobriety tomorrow because today's not a good day. I got this happening. I got that happening. You know what? This isn't a good time period. So I'll start once I get out of this particular time period in my life. That's my addiction, my alcoholism telling me, trying to convince me, sure, okay, it's okay for you to stop drinking, absolutely, but just don't do it today because let's do it next week. Because my alcoholism is trying to focus on self-preservation. My alcoholism sees a threat, perceives a threat anyway, and says, oh shit, he's getting ready to stop. I got to preserve myself. Again, our alcoholism, our addiction wants to preserve itself. It doesn't want to preserve you. It doesn't want to preserve me. It wants to preserve itself. And it's something that I'm going to continue fighting. And let me make no bones about it. It's something that I'm going to continue fighting for the rest of my life. One of my good friends, he used to always say, I will die with my disease, not from my disease. And that's essentially what happens. But we have to focus on just today because that's what our addiction is focusing on, just today. It will convince you, when you say, oh, today's going to be the day I stop, your addiction will say, you know what, you got to run the kids here and you got to go over here and do this and you got to go fight with these people and you've got this work schedule and so today's not a good day. Your addiction is trying to preserve itself and not you. All right. And so lo and behold, I would always go, yeah, that makes sense. That's rational. Okay, I get that. I'll stop tomorrow. Well, then lo and behold, tomorrow rolls around and my addiction does the very same thing. Today's not a good day. I know yesterday wasn't a good day, but today's not a good day as well. So let's start, screw it. Let's just start Monday. That's how we stay caught in the madness. Our addiction will give us every single excuse it can think of to preserve itself. In order to keep us in that bondage, if you will. It will give us every excuse. And 9 times out of 10, we're gullible enough to believe that excuse. I gotta do this and I gotta do that. I know I was. So I want to encourage you today, focus on just today. You have to focus on just today and today only, not tomorrow, not next week, just today only, because that's what your addiction's thinking about. Matter of fact, your addiction will even throw this out there, and I love this one too. Your addiction will throw man, I'm not going to be able to drink ever again for the rest of my life. Well, guess what? You're focusing on tomorrow. You're focusing on next week. You're focusing on next year. Focus on just today. That's all you got to focus on. Making it to the end of your day, hitting your pillow sober. That's it. And then you wake up tomorrow and you start the day over, right? Just focus on getting through the day, drawing that sober breath, hitting your pillow, going to sleep tonight sober. You want to go to sleep, not pass out, right? So with that being said, I'll let you guys go. I appreciate you guys letting me come in and spend 5 to 10 minutes of your day with you. This definitely keeps me sober. If there's a topic you'd like to hear discussed, feel free to drop it in the Recovery Classroom Facebook group page. Also, if you're watching this through another forum other than the Recovery Classroom, we encourage you to come and check out the Recovery Classroom Facebook group page. You can just type in Recovery Classroom and it should pop right up. So again, I want to thank you guys for letting me come in and share 5 to 10 minutes of your day with you. Hope you guys have a kick-ass Labor Day. And remember, guys, in the meantime, you cannot get drunk if you don't take that first drink.